Math Class 9. I can solve word problems involving multiplicative comparisons. If 27 marbles are to be packed 9 to a bag, how many bags are needed? Write an equation with a symbol for the unknown number to represent the problem and solve for the unknown. So I know that we have 27 total marbles, and those marbles are being packed 9 to a bag. So I want to know how many bags will I need. That's a division problem. 27 marbles divided or equally shared, 9 per bag, so that's the number in the group, is equal to B, the number of bags that we're going to need. So I'm going to use my skip counting technique here, and I know that I have 9 in one bag, so another bag of 9 would be 18, and another bag of 9 would be 27. That's all the marbles. So 3 bags would be needed. And I can make that statement. 3 bags are needed. I can generate and analyze patterns. Create a pattern that starts with 5 and multiplies each number by 3. Stop when you have 6 numbers. So I know that I need to start with 5, and that's the first number in my pattern, and it wants me to have 6 numbers, so I'm going to draw lines to represent where I need more numbers. All right, so 5 times 3, it multiplies each number by 3, so that would be 15. 15 times 3 is 45. 45 times 3 is 135. 135 multiplied by 3 is going to be 405. And then 405 multiplied by 3 will be 1,215. There are my 6 numbers in the pattern. Isabel looks for her favorite shells on the beach every morning. The first day she finds 4 shells. Each day she finds 3 more shells than the day before. How many shells does she find on day 6? So let's go ahead and say on day 1 she finds 4 shells. And we're looking for day 6. So this will be day 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, now each day she finds 3 more shells than the day before. So day 2 would be 7 shells, plus 3 gives us 10 on day 3, plus 3 will give us 13, plus 3 is 16, plus 3 is 19. So Isabel finds 19 shells on day 6. I can compare numbers. Use the correct relational symbol to make each sentence true. 100 tens compared to 1,000. I'm going to write these in standard form. 100 tens means I want 100 to end in the tens place. Therefore, there will be no ones. That is 1,000. 1,000 in standard form, as we know, is the same as what we just wrote. So those two numbers are equal. Now I'm given numbers in expanded form. 3,000 plus 400 plus 6 compared to 3,000 plus 400 plus 60. I notice everything's the same in the equation except for here. I'm adding 6 or I'm adding 60. Well, 6 is less than 60, so the left side is less than the right side. In standard form, that would be 3,406 compared to 3,460. And it is at this place, the tens, that we're able to make our comparison. 0 is less than 6. On the back side, I can decompose fractions. Decompose 5/8 into a sum of fractions with the same denominator. Use a model to justify your work. So we're going to say we have 5/8 total, and we want to decompose that. So we're going to break it down into a sum of fractions. So fractions that we can add together to get 5/8. And we need to have the same denominator for each fraction. So I'm going to break this down to unit fractions. I'm going to have 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. That's only 3/8, so we want to get another 1/8. Now we're at 4/8. And one more will give me my total 5/8. Keep in mind, a unit fraction is the smallest piece of that unit, so it would be 1 of our eighths. All right, next, I can model equivalent fractions. Model 1/4, draw additional lines to create an equivalent fraction. What equivalent fraction did you create? So if I want to model 1/4, then that fraction says I have 1 part out of 4 equal parts in the whole. So I'm going to make my whole be 4 equal parts, and I want to shade in 1 of those 4 parts. So now we can see 1/4 modeled. Now I want to draw some additional lines here. I can draw as many additional lines as I want. Let's draw 3 additional lines. So if I chose to draw 3 additional lines, then my 1 part would be broken into now 4 shaded parts. And my 4 whole parts, my 4 equal parts in the whole, has now become 16 parts in the whole. So 1/4 is equal to 4/16. That's all for today, math friends.